Show hit the screens in 1976. Many new stars were born, but none shone brighter in the firmament than the legendary Miss Piggy. Now those stalwarts of the stage are together again in a new adventure. It's just out on...
I like this woman.
You're meant to. Thank God for that. I was terrified you wouldn't. It's called the Muppet Christmas Carol.
Oh, Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas, girls. Merry Christmas, Peter.
Merry Christmas. Children. Oh, now it's time to set the table. Go ahead. Wait for me.
Merry Christmas, Emily.
Oh, Merry Christmas. Cratchit.
Emmy.
Well, you obviously have the hots for Cratchy Baby, as you describe him, Miss Piggy, as you do for Kermit in real life.
But of course, we are married.
Are you?
See, there was some dispute about this in the office.
Well, you are married too, aren't you?
But
We are. I mean, we are.
You are married.
New song. But isn't it? Yeah, but you're the French speaker. But isn't I thought Kermit was denying that you were married. Whenever we ask him, he says no.
Yes, of course. That is a professional stance.
I see.
You see, there are too many people who lust after moi. If in truth people thought moi were married, it would be difficult for my career.
I see.
So we have a private arrangement that in public we say we are not married, or Kermit does, and in private, of course, we're deeply happy.
I see. But presumably that means that many men lust after you. I mean, if they're not sure you're married.
Exactly. I mean, you must be sort of, in a sense, available.
I'm talking about Wimbledon here. Yes, go ahead. Yes.
Listen, I want to talk to you about Mrs. Cratchit, because I think...
I like that. Do that. He's closer to moi than moi thought.
You're a long-lost brother.
Maybe we have genes in common, Miss Piggy.
Or at least maybe a peasant blouse.
Well, that would be Judith.
I want to talk to you about Mrs. Cratchit, because it strikes me as being quite a difficult role for a pig to play.
Yes. Mrs. Cratchit is a dowdy type of woman, but fortunately as an actress, moi has to play all kinds of roles.
Yes.
Yes, and...
So you didn't find it difficult, then, dressing down for the part?
Oh, you're talking,
Yes, I am. Yes.
We should have been on the same side.
You didn't find it difficult dressing down for the part, then, Miss Piggy?
Oh, yes, moi did. Usually moi has many dressers. You see, actually, moi wanted to be Scrooge.
Did you indeed?
Yes, I wanted to play the part of Scrooge, and then Michael Caine came in, and then Kermit said, well, we have to have you do something else, so just because moi loved moi's frog, it was kind of that kind of what...
Keep your hands to yourself, Miss Piggy, if you don't mind.
Most people like that.
Well, you don't like that, for God's sake.
Well, I think...
Would you leave us alone? Because Kermit and moi are so close, moi accepted a smaller role.
Right.
But never again.
No.
No way.
No.
I fired my agent.
But definitely a strong woman, a woman of the 90s, coping with a family...
You know that too, don't you?
I do.
A strong woman.
I do. I've been there. I've been there with you. Where I haven't been is with Michael Caine. Actually, we have interviewed Michael Caine. He's quite a sex symbol. I mean, what did you think about him?
He's a wonderful professional.
Professional?
Yes, professional.
Did you fancy
There's two S's in profession. I pronounce both of them.
You get the most out of every word, don't you, Miss Piggy? Every letter, every syllable.
Indeed.
You deliver.
Indeed.
But what Judy's asking you is...
Is that tie actually a choice of yours?
My wife...
I mean, did you wake up in the morning and say, I want this tie?
Don't you blame your ties on me?
You know,
or are you kind of groggy in the morning saying, oh, I guess I'll take that one?
You got it in one. That's what happens, Miss Piggy.
Oh, fine.
Just a little groggy. What were you going to say?
At least if you spill food on it, no one can tell. I'm sorry, Judith.
No, I was just going to ask...
I'm getting dizzy. I don't know about you. Yes, go ahead.
I was going to ask you if Michael Caine seemed very attracted to you.
Of course. He's a man. He's a man.
Did he pay you any special compliments?
Oh, just that I was a marvelous actress.
Yes.
Yes.
And he must have made some comment about your hair, Miss Piggy, which I must say is looking very nice.
Don't touch the hair, Richard. It took 4 hours this morning. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
She'll be around, she'll whack you one.
All right, I won't.
I'm not going to whack Richard.
No.
Richard's a dear. What a wonderful knee you have.
Well, you can't see it.
I can see it. Yes, I'm sorry, Judith.
No, right. I think I'm losing my thread. I know. Yes, I was going to ask you, was Kermit at all jealous of Michael Caine? Because, you know, he's
a frog, isn't he? Frogs get very jealous. It's known.
Yes.
Richard gets jealous sometimes, doesn't he?
I get jealous of frogs all the time, yes.
Tell me something. Are you ever have a tiff on the air?
Not on
I'm just
yet,
curious.
no.
Kermie and moi never have tiffs. Do you have tiffs?
What, Kermie and you never have a tip?
Never. I just wanted, being a married couple. How long have you been married now? 50 years?
7 years.
It's our
wedding
anniversary
anniversary.
on Sunday.
Really?
It is,
Yes.
Who cares?
We do.
Oh, really? I'm so happy for
It's
you.
a special day for us, Miss Piggy.
You must have anniversaries.
You must have an
with
anniversary.
Kermie.
Which is
Yes, we do. We have a wonderful anniversary. Frigs and pogs, I said.
Frigs and Pogs.
Pigs and frogs
Pigs
is what I
and
meant.
Pogs. I see. Thank you very much. You got me.
Boy, did I blow that one, huh? Frigs and pogs? What? I think it's the tie that got me. Sorry.
What kind of things
Pigs and frogs, yes, we have our own anniversary.
Yeah,
we
how
have
do you-
different
How do
lives.
you celebrate, Miss Piggy? What do you do on your anniversary?
We went to cabin, and Kermie and moi have a wonderful romantic evening together.
Ah.
Yes.
Well, that's just what we're going
That's
to
just
do,
what we're going to do. We're going to rent a cabin and have a very poggy weekend. Right, thank you very much for the moment, Miss Piggy. We'll be seeing more of you during the show. And the very best of luck with the film, which comes out very soon. A Christmas Carol.
I'm deeply proud of it.
You should be.
It'd be a lot better if I was Scrooge, though.
All right, if you were Scrooge.
I think you're due an Oscar for Emily Cratchit. I think it's a brilliant film.
Yes.
I like this woman.
Yes, well, she's nice, isn't
I'm a
she?
big fan of yours.
Listen, we've got things to give away here. To go with the movie, we've got a little Muppet merchandise that Miss Piggy's very kindly brought along today. One lucky winner is going to receive this jacket. Where's the jacket? Okay. Jacket there. The video itself. It's very funny, actually. And the goodie bag. Lots of things in there. And there are 5 runners-up prizes as well.
And to enter, all you have to do is to answer this simple question, which I know Miss Piggy's got the brain the size of a planet, so she'll know, so you mustn't say what it is. Who wrote the original Christmas Carol?
Shakespeare.
You got it in one. Right. Now, if you think you know the answer, ring 0891 33
wouldn't know the answer?
33.
This is not a country of dolts, you know. Everybody knows the answer.
I know Vu knows
The
the
phones
answer.
are jamming right now.
Well, it's kind of, it's a lucky dip. We accept that people know the answer, and so we just take the first one off. See, all right? God. Right, after the break, we'll be fattening the goose and counting the days to Christmas with Susan Brooks. See you in a minute.
He is no stranger at all to the culinary arts, as the new video, Muppet Christmas Carol, shows. Here's another look at it.
Mother! I thought you said we couldn't eat the chestnuts until Father and Tiny Tim get home.
Oh, I wasn't eating them. I was merely checking them to see if they were not burnt. It's a chef's thing, dear. And do not shout, Bettina.
I'm Belinda.
I'm Bettina. Of course you are, Bettina. Belinda. Whatever.
She's a wonderful mother.
Another faultless performance there from Miss Piggy. By the way, I should point out that the video's out tomorrow, but you can get the CD and the cassette in the shops now. That's the soundtrack, okay? Hello again, Miss Piggy. Hello, Susan.
I've designed a pudding for Miss Piggy if she doesn't... Do you mind me naming it after you? Would you graciously consent?
Yes, I think that would be an honor.
If I might just...
Put the microphone back on again.
Yeah.
Did my
I don't feel I
watch
should
it?
touch Miss Piggy's chest. Piggy pudding.
Piggy pudding.
Is that all right?
That's quite all right. That's
In that
quite
case,
an honor.
we'll leave you two alone. I know there's much to talk about.
There is a lot for us girls to
Bye,
talk
Judith.
Hi.
Bye, Ricardo.
Hi, Piggy.
Bye, Piggy. Bye, Miss Piggy. Miss
Thank
Piggy.
God they're gone.
Don't talk about them yet, they're listening. Listen, I thought if you and Kermie were having a little candlelit dinner for 2...
Well, the
we
first
might
thing I'd do is get room service.
Yes, but look, I thought you were going away somewhere remote this weekend. Somewhere
Yes.
sort of quite... Well, there won't be room service, will
Oh, I
there?
see. I'm sorry.
Right, well, I'm your room service. Start with some meringue. I mean, I've sort of
Looks
designed
like somebody
this to
sat
be...
on it.
What?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's supposed to be like that.
I see.
Now, tell me, is Kermit a tall chocoholic?
Well, he does like chocolate now and then.
Well, this is the now, and then you can take it home with you, all right? So this meringue, you see, is designed to be like you because it's light and fizzy and blonde. Is that all right?
Do you actually do this for a living?
Well, they don't pay me very much,
Fine.
actually. I mean, I turn up, but they don't pay me. I mean, it's different, really. But I thought that you ought to have something named after you, because, you know Peach Melba? Did you know that was
Yes, I know
named
her
after...
very well.
Yeah, she was named after Dame Nellie Melba. Did you know that?
No, didn't know that.
Well, I think it's only a matter of time before it's Dame Piggy.
What is that?
This is called double cream. Do you
Double
like
cream?
it? Double cream.
Mm.
Is there sort of enough there?
It's quite wonderful.
And then we've got the idea of your hair. We've got the sort of richness of Kermit in the chocolate. And then I thought that we really ought to get something that was rather like your complexion. And I wondered whether... I mean, you know, it's obvious, I know. Is it too obvious? Peaches?
No,
Hello?
Yeah, I know, I'm thinking.
Is it the shape you're not happy with, or the texture?
No, it's not that
The
I'm not
number?
happy.
Do you think perhaps this isn't a big enough pudding for 2?
So you do,
Is
you
that
don't wear
right?
gloves, is that it? You do this? Did you wash?
I did wash my hands earlier. I'm so sorry.
What, 2 days ago?
I haven't messed you in any way,
So
have
this
I?
is my complexion.
This is what?
Are those things on my face?
No, they're on your pudding. No, I'm sorry. And then I thought we'd sort of go again, you see. We're building this up because I want some height.
Fine. Wear heels.
No, on the dinner table, I thought perhaps some height, because then you could sort of hide. I'm not splashing you, am I?
No.
Then you could sort of hide behind the pudding if things didn't go too well. There's another layer of
Could I see how you do that? Let me see how you do that.
What, that?
With your hand, your wrist.
What wrist?
Go ahead, spread it. Go ahead, let me see.
Yes.
Yes, that must take years of devotion. Yes, years of work.
Well, I'm sorry, but my relationship is a devoted one, Miss Piggy. That's all I can say. I don't have to go through elaborate things like this on weekends away in order to make my marriage survive. Obviously, there are difficulties with yours.
You want to lay down and talk to me about this?
After.
What is she talking about?
I mean, obviously, it's difficult for you. How long have you and Kermit been together?
I truly don't think that's any of your concern.
You've got to tickle his taste buds. You know perfectly well that the
I will tickle what I would like.
What?
I will tickle what I like. You tickle taste buds.
It seems to me that you're not tickling enough,
Is this thing ever going to stop?
No, it isn't. When we finish the pudding, it's going to finish. Do you think it's big enough yet?
Well,
I mean, quite frankly, Miss Piggy, that man, that Kermit, that frog is not well fed. He is not a big boy, is he? You should
Looks like
see my husband.
Well, I don't know if I care to.
Now then, I'm going to finish this pudding off. Do you mind me using
No,
my
I thought
fingers?
you were building a town hall here.
Well, it
your
looks a
complexion.
little like a wedding cake. Apparently, some people say that the weddings are somewhat in doubt. I'm not sure. I was going to finish off with some flaked almonds because we need a bit of crunch and bite and zest around here, don't we? I rather think. Would that do for you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3 peaches each. Is that all right?
I have no idea.
You have a problem with that?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
I'm talking about the crunch of peanut, of
I'm
flaked
just going to stand
almonds.
up here. You go ahead and talk. I have no idea what's going on. What is this?
I am doing my best
isn't
to
even a real
help
kitchen.
your relations.
This is not a real kitchen.
It is a perfectly real
This
kitchen.
is a phony stove.
No, it isn't. Look.
It is.
You want to get in the oven?
No,
Get in the oven.
it's the phony stove. Everything's phony here.
That's not phony. That pudding is perfectly real. Richard and Judy will eat that pudding.
Oh, look
Why
at it.
not?
Look at the size of it.
Well, there's for two of them. Have you seen the size of
Do you know,
Kermit?
Miss Piggy, do you know that Susan once said there was nothing so delicious as baked ham? She did say
Is that supposed to be a pig slur?
Well, it's a bit piggish.
Are we going for the pig jokes now, Judith?
No.
Have we gone this long?
No, I love you.
What happened to the Oscar? Easy. Good Lord, this woman's strong.
All right. Thank you, Miss Piggy. Would you, despite all that, would you care to stay with us to the end of the programme?
Not really, no, but I have no choice. And the doors are locked, aren't they?
Yes, I'm sure they are. You're barricaded
Look
in
how
what?
thin he is. I mean, it's appalling.
Are you still talking,
Kermit.
Susan?
Well, yes, but not to you.
Oh, excuse me, I'm
'Cause
sorry.
I thought we'd fallen out a bit.
I think we should allow you
No, we
to have a
haven't.
little...
Susan, I'm extremely honored by this. We have not fallen out, dear.
Have we not?
No, not really,
Well,
no.
kiss and make up then.
Mwah.
Thank you.
And on that touching and poignant note, we shall leave it. And if we've whetted your appetite, she's back later, and so is Lloyd Grossman, but he's now in Scotland.
We thought you were going to say goodbye later. Do you like the tree? Do you think Kermit would like it? And nice for a wedding?
Well, we don't need it anymore. We are married.
That's your story, Miss Piggy. We have to believe you. Miss Piggy, thank you so much for being with us today.
You can say goodbye at the end.
Say goodbye at the end, yes.
For today. Tomorrow, Barry Manilow reveals his innermost thoughts to Russell Grant. 60s heartthrob Adam Faith is making a comeback. He joins us live.
We've got Hollywood fashion, the gardening surgery, the little girl who's gobsmacked the art world with an amazing copy of an old master and fortune-telling techniques. Miss Piggy, would you care to say goodbye to the viewers?
Joyeux Noël. Bye. Bye. It's been a pleasure.